Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm back with another banger for y'all today, man. As you see, I have a little different video for y'all today, man. We're actually going to be going into kind of my daily life too as well, as of real estate. Real estate closing one-on-one. So yes, I am a real estate investor too as well. We purchase, close properties too as well. I do the whole 9 yards too as well. But for this video for y'all today, I'm actually going to be trying to coach y'all on trying to get better at closing your properties too as well. Now, this may be for the newcomers, that may be for for the people that's been in real estate for the 5, 10 years, 15 years. You probably can get something from this too as well. Or you just want to see a young person too as well. Get on YouTube and spread positive energy towards towards people too as well. So before we actually get into the groundbreaking stuff, actually closing, there's some things that y'all need to know too as well before actually hopping on the phone with these people, because these people can be a little rude. These people can be a little bit intimidating too as well. You're talking to people that own houses, that own money, that has a lot of things going on with their life. So you can't get on the phone all lollygagging like you got this, or you got to really know what you're talking about too as well. That's an important thing that you need. But before that too as well, there's 8 steps to success that you need to actually closing a property too as well. So number 1, be prepared. Most important. It's number 1 for a reason. It's number 1 for a reason because you can't get on, as I was saying, you can't get on the phone with these people. Just, get on the phone, you're all late to work, and you get on the phone, just, this and that, you'll get a quick hang up right away. And you'll be feeling, oh, why I didn't get the property closed or anything like that? Because you wasn't prepared. One thing that helps me get prepared with these people right here is I actually get to work probably like 10, 20 minutes. And I actually do my homework on the property before actually giving them a call. Now, I'm a little bit more experienced than the average person. I actually get, I can actually look into the area, see what I can purchase these properties for about, 2-3 minutes of my time, But it'll take the average person about 5 to 10 minutes. That's why it's important to be prepared before you actually hop on the phone with them, so you know what you're talking about, Because they'll ask you how you got my number, or what you want to buy my house for, or who are you? That's one of the main questions I get. Who are you too as well? So you have to make sure you be educated enough and make sure you know enough too as well to make sure that you get all the way to that closing too as well. That's why being prepared is the most important thing on here. Well, it's one of the most important things on here too as well. All these 8 steps to success is important too as well. Now, number 2, be on time. Calling these people too as well. Being on time is very important because you can't say that you're going to call a client, let's say about 3 o'clock, then you give them a call at 5 o'clock. You actually lost out on the deal, and you actually probably lost out on tens of thousands of money too as well because you called them 2 hours later. Yeah, you might think it's small, yes, 2 hours later, but you buying in on their time too as well. They got things they have to attend to too as well. They have houses, they have, all these kind of things they have to tend to in their regular life too as well. And you giving them a call Tuesday on 10 o'clock in the morning trying to sell them on a house. And you wonder why they're probably mad or not, But that's why you have to be on time with this stuff. So now, number 3, actually have a positive attitude. Yes, so you want to have a positive attitude all the times when you're going into just real estate or going into a closing or even going into the office too as well. You even think of going to on the phone all sad, all mad, your girlfriend broke up with you, or you spent too much money over the weekend, now you're mad. You can't bring that over the phone talking with these people right here. You have to make sure you bring in positive energy into their life, because life is hard. Everybody knows life is hard. So you can't just get on the phone just being all sad and mad. One thing that I do on the phone too as well, just as of, make it a little bit better on the phone, we call them icebreakers. Yes, so you can just say, hey, how you doing? So this is how my intro goes. So I'll be like, hey, this is Nicholas from Retro Carolina Investments. I was just giving you a call about your property on 123 Main Street. And we talk, hey, your property on 123 Main Street, are you interested in selling this property? They'd be like, yes. And I'd be like, okay. So I give them the whole rundown, but I'll throw something in there and be like, so how your day been? It's a whole bunch of stuff that you can talk about, man. You could just, July 4th just passed. You can talk about the presidential election. You can talk about any and everything with these people right here. These people are not big as bad as you think they are. Yeah, some of them hop on the phone and be all mad and stuff like that, but you can't let that get your day down. And that actually goes to number 4 too as well, to as maintain a positive attitude. Yes, you want to make sure that you maintain this positive attitude too as well. You might be like, if you're gonna, have a positive attitude, you should maintain it throughout the whole day. Well, yes, it's way harder than you expect to as well. I'll probably get about 200 to 300 calls a day, and I'll probably reach out to 200 people calls a day too as well. Them are a lot of calls. Them are a lot of people that I'm calling throughout a day and throughout the week too as well. So you talk to a lot of personalities, you talk to a lot of emotions too as well. Some people that don't want to sell, some people that do want to sell. But all together, you want to make sure you have a positive attitude and maintain that positive attitude too as well. If you had a good conversation with the first person you had, you asked them how their day was, you asked them how they're doing, you asked them, what you think about the president election, you asked them, what you did for your birthday, when is your birthday, what's your favorite color. Things like that, will help you have the call way smoother through the call. Just simple things like that can help you, close these deals, get you a better deal, and get you and make you a lot of money too as well. So yeah, we're actually going to number 5 too as well, just as work your systems properly. I guess that's how you spell properly. But yes, you want to work your systems properly. Whatever systems you use, you're going to use some systems. So you can't just go out and just willy-nilly with this stuff. Because once you go find a house, you have to find the number, you have to skip trace them. I can probably do that in a later video too as well, to show y'all how to skip trace people too as well. You want to skip trace these people, call their number, and making sure that you use these systems as of Zillow, because you got to get them a price out. And you got to make sure you're looking at the right house too as well. And you have to make sure that you're talking to the right person too as well. So there's 3 things. You have to make sure you're talking to the right person, have the right number, and have the right house too as well. With those 3 things, that's where you have to come into working your systems properly, because you're going to be using the Zillow, you're going to be using the prop screens, the Zillows, the Google Maps, things in that nature, to make sure that you are looking at the right house, looking at the right owner, and make sure you're talking to the right person. There's times too as well that you will get people on the phone and they'll act like imposters. So you tell them, hey, you are selling the house, you give them the whole rundown. They'll just play with you on the phone. And as crazy as it sounds, you do have people out there that will do that. So that's where you have to be worried about. That's why you want to work your systems properly, so you're talking to the right person too as well, and getting things done, swiftly and smoothly too as well. You can't be, one thing we call is QTQP, quality time with quality people. That's why you have to work your systems properly too as well. Another thing too as well, number 6. Now this is something that I definitely had to work on too as well. Just as I'm a younger person too as well. I probably don't know, but yeah, I am 22 years old as a real estate investor. And yes, this stuff does take a lot of work ethic too as well. Because as of myself, I have to actually put in more work than some of my coworkers too as well. Like I have one senior acquisition too as well. He's 30, he's 34. I'm 22. He has 12 years of experience on me. And he actually ran his own business at one time too as well in his younger years. So I'm competing with somebody that was previously a business owner, that knows how to talk to people, and older too as well. Even with me being younger, people can hear that over the phone, and they sometimes be wary of it because they think I don't know what I'm talking about. But soon they know, I'm the best person they'll ever talk to about selling their property to as well. So yeah, well, just talking about that, just talk about I have to make sure I'm coming in the office with great attitude, great work ethic, and I can't just let anybody outwork me too as well. If the other senior acquisition getting 3 contracts, I'm getting 3 contracts too as well. If he's doing good, I need to be on my A game too as well. So I'm not missing out on no deals. I'm not missing out on no people I need to talk to. And I'm on my A game every time I step into the office too as well and put them headphones on and talk to a person over the phone too as well. That's why work ethic is so important, because you have to put the work in. If you're not putting the work in, you're not going to get anything. That's even with life too as well. If you're not putting the work in, you shouldn't expect anything. No work in, you shouldn't expect anything too as well. So that's why it's so important to actually have work ethic, and it's not hard, The only thing you have to do is practice, As long as you practice on your craft every day, and it's daily, you don't have to put in well you can put in, you don't have to be ridiculous with that. So, putting about 6 to 5 hours every day of studying. No. It doesn't take all, well, you can do that, but it doesn't take all that to be good. You can take about an hour or 2 out your day and just study and just practice. And you will get better. As long as you practice, you will get better. I promise y'all. Y'all speaking to somebody that's been through it, that's been, that needed to be worked on it too as well. My work ethic needed to be worked on too as well. But now I'm the hardest working 22-year-old you'll probably ever meet too as well, because I'm in real estate and I don't play games. For number 7 too as well, y'all might say, what's your why? Why are you doing this? What's the reason for you to hop on this phone and try to close somebody of their deal? Well, my why, just to give y'all an example, my why is I want to be better in life. I want to go ahead and work hard now before I get to 25 or 30 and where I can just have all this stuff on automatic in my head. So when I get on the phone with somebody, it's easy. Instead of a 30 to 40 minute call, I can have a 10 to 15 minute call and get them closed out. Instead of closing 5 people in one day, I can close 10 people in one day, because I know my why. It's definitely interesting too as well, because I do it for my family. I do it for myself, because I want to be a better person too as well. And if you never forget your why, you will always be great in life too as well. Never forget your why. 8 is one of the most important too as well. Step 8. Take control. Yes, don't mind the sloppy handwriting. Just know what I'm talking about. Take control. You want to take control of your life. You want to take control of the phone call. You want to take control of real estate too as well. When you get on the phone with these people right here, they're definitely going to try to steer you into the wrong direction too as well. They want to talk about this. They want to talk about that. Yeah. You want to talk about that stuff too as well, but you want to definitely get down to business too as well. You hopped on the phone for one reason only, to close them on their property. And if you get off track of trying to close them on their property, they'll hit you with the, oh, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Just hang up right there. It happened to me plenty of times too as well. It's just not all rainbows and roses, in real estate too as well. I get a few hangups too as well, just being honest with y'all. But it's not many. I close deals, That's why you have to take control. Take control of your life. Take control of the phone. Take control of anything that you're doing. Because if you're just going with the flow, the life will kick you in your ass if you're just going with the flow, Because life is just not going with the flow. Life is you taking control of your life and making the best out of it too as well. Everybody's not granted with the most fancy and most glorious things too as well. That's why you have to grind your way out. You'll probably see this one person, got all this money, all these clothes, but the reason you don't have it is because you haven't taken control yet. The reason why you haven't closed out a deal yet because you haven't taken control of the call yet. If you just keep letting people say, "Oh, I'll give you a call back," or "We can talk later," or "Give me a call back in about 2 weeks, and I'll see what I decided." No, you can't wait 2 weeks. No, this offer is only for today and today only. Now, if we can't get this closed out today, I'm gonna just go ahead and go purchase another property. That's exactly how you want to tell them. Hey, if you don't want to get this property closed out today and don't want to get your money in 2 to 3 weeks and go ahead and sign this contract today, I'm just going ahead and go purchase another property, and you won't get your property sold because I'm not purchasing. You don't want to tell them that last part, but you want to take control of the call. You want to let them know you're putting your foot down, and you're not just taking a no. It has to be a reason you're telling me no. You can't just tell me no just for no reason. And that's why you want to go with it with life. That's how you want to go with it with on the phone. That's how you want to go with it with real estate too as well. So I guess that's all. Well, I guess that's all for this video right now too as well. Now I definitely will have more videos of this too as well. This is only the beginning for y'all too as well. Make sure y'all write this stuff down too as well. Well, if you want to take this serious, even with life too as well, anything that you're doing, if you want to take life serious, if you want to take real estate serious, if you want to take closing serious, you want to write this stuff down. Now, this is only the first part of real estate closing 101. Yes. I definitely know that y'all would want more too as well. So I'm going to drop more for y'all too as well. But before we get into the real stuff about closing properties, these are the 8 steps to success that you would need to actually close a property. You would need these 8 things before you actually even hop on the phone with these people, so you'd be successful on the phone. So these are 8 things you need, man. Drop in the comments, man. Y'all have any questions, any concerns like that too as well. I'll make sure I get to every comment, and make sure I answer every question too as well. And make sure y'all drop in the comments too as well as what kind of video y'all want to as well, man. If y'all want another video like this as a real estate closing 101, I can go days and days after this, man. I can get y'all, call reviews too as well. I can show y'all real-time data of me actually closing the deal over the phone if y'all even want that. Break down calls. I can go through some sales acronyms with y'all too as well as MMS, make it make sense, Fuji factors as a fear of loss, urgency, greed, indifferent, things like that. ABC, always be closing. Keep it short and simple. QTQP, as I just said, quality time with quality people. Just things like that too as well. So, I can go all day with it. I can make a lot of videos for y'all and actually make y'all better too as well, just as of how I got better over the years too as well. So, yeah, other than that, y'all, man, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe, and I'm out of here.